Okay, Charles LeBlanc here. Hey Jaden, how you doing? How is it going, LC Book Tour? So, I just seen a site earlier. It sort of scared me a little bit. Maybe not scare, but it sort of gave me a point of concern. 2 R.C.M.P cruiser behind each other on King Street. 2 R.C.M.P cruiser going toward the direction of the Justice Building. You know what? I always say, when I'm confronted by the cops, Fredericton police, I always say, if it gets heated, bring the R.C.M.P. I mean, you like to say, well, bring the Ontario Provincial Police, bring another form of police because the Fredericton police are corrupt. I mean, come on. to falsely accuse innocent citizens to be pedophiles. I have a problem with that. But anyway, R.C.M.P are not perfect. Like what happened with those 3 R.C.M.P officers were shot dead in Moncton. 2 weeks earlier, the report came out by the Fredericton police, Leanne Fitch. Daniel Levesque was shot dead, 3 bullets in his body, and the police blamed a knife wound. Of course, Daniel Levesque wasn't no saint, but it's just the point of it. So, and if you go to YouTube, I think it'd be there, right? Rogersville and Charles LeBlanc. A car went through a house. I showed up there, and I'm telling you, it was dark. I was surrounded by 4 or 5 R.C.M.P officers, and there were Quebecois. And they, you know what? I could have been hurt. They came right after me to get me the hell out of there. So, see, you can't have it both ways, eh? You see an R.C.M.P cruiser, you don't know who they are. They change every 6 months. This is the basic training, New Brunswick. They're Quebecois, and they send them here, and they have a different attitude than your local police force. Your local police force that knows everybody, and just getting to a point that I don't know a lot of them, but maybe it's better that way, as long as they leave me alone. But you have a police force that's supposed to be a community police force, but they turn around and waste their time on chasing people as riding a bicycle with no helmet, and the corruption, and then they go in the courts. They don't help people with mental illness. You have a guy like David Benross that sits right in the side of the accused in the prisoner's box, just sit beside and agitate them. So little stuff like that is turning off, and of course of all the scandal they've been going through, is turning off a lot of people that they would like to see the R.C.M.P take over this city. But you got the R.C.M.P taking over Fredericton, but then you don't know them. Then you got the Fredericton police that turns around and go after certain individual. And let's not forget here, the court system. I'll get to that soon. The Law Society, I send them a letter about my rights. I never gotten over. I'm not going to go into details. I'll go public later. But if they go after individuals that go against their charter rights, but this individual don't have the right to a lawyer, cannot defend themselves, and you know they can't do nothing, and if they fight, they will accuse them to be pedophiles. So it sort of concerned me to see those R.C.M.P cruiser, but what's the lesser of 2 evils anyway?